Hello, my friends, and welcome to round one of the NBA 2K three-point contest presented to you by Leisure Features. I'm Kenneth Allen.
I'm Micheal Fortune.
And we are here today to bring you the Chicago Bulls for the three-point contest, and it looks like we have a very good lineup. So players we have listed for today are B.J. Armstrong, Michael Jordan, Deng, Scottie Pippen, Jimmy Butler, and Steve Kerr. This video will kick off our round one series to find out who is the best shooter from their respective team. Each winner from round one will advance to the semifinals and compete with each other to see who is the greatest shooter of all time. So up first we have B.J. Armstrong, who's an excellent shooter, and let's see what he can bring us.
So far off to a pretty tight start. It's on to his second rack now. Has yet to land a shot off that rack just till now. Wonderful. Last two shots were made. He's up to 8 points. About 32 seconds left on the clock. He's pacing himself pretty well. Can he get this last shot off? And he does. Onto the third rack. I see momentum building with this one. The thing is, the kid doesn't fold underneath pressure. He's absorbing the energy from the crowd. They're right behind him. He's keeping it going. So far, he's setting a pretty decent bar for himself at 19 points. Now at 21. Can the kid land the last shot? And he does at 23 points. Way to go, B.J. Armstrong, with a great debut for the first round. Up next, we have Black Jesus himself, Michael Jordan. Very, very confident that Michael's going to probably land his first shot, which he does. I mean, does the guy ever miss until now?
Oh, Michael, wow. All right, Air Jordan doing his thing.
Very clutch. You know, fun fact, Michael was always a decent perimeter shooter. And I think the paces he's on, he may just be able to match with Mr. B.J. Armstrong. Even though B.J. had a little bit of a stronger finish on these last two racks here, still think Michael, if he's clutch enough, can be able to rebound.
Well, that's what he's good at. Ooh, okay. He falls a little short behind B.J. Armstrong, but it's still a very good showing.
Yes, very close competition. Up next, we have Deng. This is the kid who I say could be the possible sleeper and turn this whole thing around. Landing 4 of his 5 shots on the first rack. He's off to a decent start.
See if he can keep that going.
That one should have counted. You know, Ken, I love this kid's intensity. He's making every shot count. He's taking his time. He's getting a good look at the rim. Great release. He's moving on. He has plenty of time left. They say this is supposed to be his sweet spot and the money rack. Let's see what he comes up with. Ooh, despite him having the best efforts to me, he does fall short with the points, only producing 19 of those. Up next, we have Scottie Too Hottie Pippen. Ooh, in and out for Scottie. This was my original sleeper pick. Still think Scottie could possibly pull this off as well, just judging off how the energy that he's devoting to this this competition. This next rack should be his sweet spot where he's known to let it go. Hasn't landed one shot on that third rack.
It's not looking good for him. Oh, that's this one. Maybe he caught fire. Let's see what happens.
And Scottie was just only able to produce 14 points. I guess you'll always be second best to Mike, Scottie. Sorry.
Well, as much as I can see him in the finals, I guess I'm not going to get my wish.
Yeah, up next we have the young hot rod Jimmy Butler. He's off to a little rough of a start. Finally nailing a couple of these shots now. That one should have counted. And he made the last one definitely count. Not looking bad. Butler's on to his third rack. At the top of the keys, landing most of the shots. 13 points on the board. 20 seconds left to go. And we're off to the final rack.
Oh, Butler, uh-oh. Oh, he takes the top. Oh.
Oh, wow. Butler with 25 points.
It seems like every contest we get one surprise. I've been definitely enjoying this.
Absolutely. And up next we have Steve Kerr. I'm not sure if it was Steve Kerr. I think it was him. Said that the Bulls were down at halftime and he walked in the locker room smiling and Michael Jordan punched him right in the mouth.
That is true, Michael.
Oh, that was Steve Kerr then.
That was Steve Kerr. And one thing I find interesting about Steve Kerr is that he was a magnificent shooter in his day. And the funny thing is that now he's coaching a bunch of magnificent shooters. And a team we'll be seeing in the contest very shortly. And a team is called the Golden State Warriors.
Oh, wow. Very, very interesting fact. So it just goes to show that that philosophy that he carried over as a player transferred over to him as a coach.
And it sounds like that was planned, which it was definitely good planning on their part.
I agree. On to his final rack. Seems to be doing okay. He could possibly still make eligibility for the next round, depending on how he finishes here. Well, unfortunately, he does fall short there. I think he had the second lowest score with only 20 points behind, was it Butler with 19? Oh, no, it was Lou Deng. Scotty actually had the lowest, and Steve had the third lowest. But moving on to the second round, we have Michael Jordan starting us off. Let's see how he does. Michael's first and second shot. Final shot on the first rack looks pretty well. It's like each rack that he goes to, he's dropping more and completed shots. Let's see how he does on the fourth one here. We're in the final 10 seconds, Mike. What can you pull us off? Let's go. Oh, wow. 19 points for Mike for the second round. Pretty decent bar to set. Up next is B.J. Armstrong, looking to beat Michael's 19 points that he just put up. B.J.'s pretty confident. Let's see how he does.
Looks promising.
Yeah, this kid could shoot the lights out the gym. Good form, great posture. Just needs a couple of these shots just to land. I think if he still wants to be able to carry on and compete, he's going to need to make every shot counts for these next two racks. Could be fatigue setting in. As a quickly reminder that this presentation is brought to you by Leisure Features, and B.J. Armstrong's looking to finish his last shot and total of 17 points right behind Michael. Up next we have Jimmy Butler. For some strange reason, with his haircut and jersey number, he reminds me of 21 Savage.
I'm sure he gets that a lot.
I'm pretty sure as well too, Ken. I wonder if he really put hot sauce on his bays. This top of the key, he did very well at the last round. Not seemed to be as well as the first round in this one, but he did fairly okay. Moving on to the fourth rack. He's dropping these shots like flies. I think he could be a chance. He could probably pull this one off, Ken.
He can only tie at this point, right?
He needs to tie.
Well, now it's too late.
Oh.
So dare I say that the winner of the three-point shootout for the Chicago Bulls is Air Jordan?
Black Jesus himself.
Wow. I would say another surprise, and keep them coming.
Old school, new school, lean and learn more.
The greatest of all time will represent the Chicago Bulls.
I don't like to see Mike dance.
All right, so that's it for now. So we will see you guys next time, and we're signing off. So once again, my name is Kenneth Allen.
I'm Micheal Fortune.
Have a good night, folks.